Hey y'all, it's me, Lynn Daniel, coming to you today from the Buddy Zone. This is my teacher YouTube channel here on YouTube, where I talk to you about my life as a teacher. And so thank you for coming back. If you're a buddy, thank you. And if you're not a buddy, subscribe and become a buddy. Okay. I'm making a face-to-face video today because I want to, really. And I haven't been making face-to-face videos. It's because for some reason the lips and voice are out of sync. I'm going to see if I can remedy that. I think I know it has something to do with when I'm uploading, but I'll figure it out. But anyway, welcome. So this is day 14 of my summer break 2019. And wow, day 14, 2 weeks. I feel it though. I feel in my body more rest and more peace. Not being on that daily routine, you know, go, go, go. That teaching routine is go, 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 you know, and that part is good. My blood pressure was a little high today. I don't know why. I guess it seems like I don't know, when I eat certain foods, I don't know. I gotta figure this out, because my doctor has really had me tied down with my nutrition, and it's been very bland, and not necessarily bland, but very restricted. And so now that I'm introducing different varieties in there, I don't know if my body just can't handle that, but whatever. So today I've been working on my chapter 3 revisions again, looking at instruments. I think this time, oh my goodness, I have revisited an instrument that I had selected earlier in this process, and oh my goodness, it's a good instrument, and I think it will help me to address the questions that my study is asking. So I'm really hoping that this is the right tool to use. Dissertations, man, they're something. But I want to thank you all for viewing my videos in this series. Thank those of you who have commented and come back to watch. Guys, watch the whole video. Put it on 1.5 or put it on, what's that other one you can put it on? Yeah, 1.5, and make me speak a little faster. You know, I try to keep the videos short, like a 2-minute, 3-minute video, which is cool. But yesterday's video was 12 minutes, 21 seconds, and only 3 minutes of it has been viewed. Well, come on, y'all, watch the videos, man. I mean, that would help the algorithm. And plus, this channel right here is an old channel, so it might just be in the basement as far as YouTube is concerned, and I may just have to just start a new channel that is more in the newer algorithm or whatever, because this channel I started, I think, in 2006, something like that, when YouTube first came around, and I just used to watch videos. I didn't even upload until like, when, I don't know, 2008 or something. Maybe even later than that. Maybe 2008. So, today, what did I do? Let's see. I got up. I went to Sam's to get a chicken and some vegetables. And I didn't exercise today. Oh, I did some of my Spanish lessons, but I didn't finish. I do 2 Spanish lessons. I do Duolingo and Rosetta Stone. And so I have to do both of those, make sure I have all my time in, and my streak don't break my streak. Because I have a streak. I've been going, I think, 9 days on one and 7 or 8 days on the other one. And then yesterday I was showing you all about the different essential oils and the hair care products. The oils that I'm using to nourish my hair. And so watch the whole thing, because I show you the steamer and all of the different tools that I use. And I'm liking the results of that. So, and you know, I'm just going to admit it, guys. I will be 60 years old in 2 years, okay? All right. In less than 2 years, actually. I will be 60. So, you know, I learned a lot from these younger beauty gurus or hair care gurus or people who teach you how to use the science behind taking care of yourself. And I feel very blessed. I really do. I feel very blessed. This year, you know, like over the course of working on this dissertation and moving here to Arizona and teaching and getting my cert, the reciprocity process and all of the things that I was doing, I put on so much weight in that short span of time. But since the start of the year, with the help of my doctor, I've been able to get a lot of weight off. And that is, I'm very pleased, and I'm very grateful, because, you know, I don't want to go into my 60s all debilitated and everything, you know. And weight, it is far more than a cosmetic. Yes, it is a cosmetic issue of how you look and appear and how you fit in clothes. But it's way deeper than that, you all. It is way deeper than that. My body was shouting out to me, and I was ignoring my body. And so my body just started saying, well, hey, if you're not going to listen to me, then these things are going to start happening. And you know, I just had to face the music one day, and I just cried and apologized to my body. Like, God gave me this temple. I ain't about to start crying, but I'm a crybaby anyway. But anyway, excuse me. God gave me this temple. It is my responsibility to take care of it and to honor Him in how I take care of it. You know, it's just like when someone gives you a gift, or they leave you in charge of something. They trust you to do a good job and take care of something they put in your care. And that's how I had to look at my body. And man, I mean, I'm still going, you know, I'm still getting more strength, and I'm still doing things to get everything together and all of that. But I'm just so grateful, because I was headed down the wrong path. And food, like, and what my doctor was saying last week was so right on. He was saying that he was really speaking to me my sentiments. Like, life gets in the way, and we prioritize other things over our health and our nutrition in particular, because in America, you can eat on the go. You can just grab things and eat on the go. And then we have abundance. We have an overabundance, and we indulge and overindulge. And then we get a lot of messages from programming, commercials, advertisements, and the smells of foods and different things. And so if we don't prioritize and plan how we address our nutritional health, we'll just flow down the river of whatever. And then we end up and we're a bunch of pounds overweight, and the doctor is giving you test results that say this, this, and that. And I am so grateful that I was able to turn this around. And even though I'm still making strides, and I'm not there where I really need to be to have all the numbers looking 100%, I'm just very grateful, man, because you know, it ain't good. My knees, I have arthritis in my knees, or I have been diagnosed with arthritis in my knees now. And I received that diagnosis within the last 6 to 9 months, I think. That was like, okay, number one domino falling. And my body just couldn't handle that anymore. And it was telling me, like, I can't carry you. Do you hear me? Yeah. So I don't know what I'm going to call this video, but I'm just really talking to you all because yesterday when I went to church, I finally went back to church. I finally found a church here in Phoenix that I like. I'm stumbling because it's more than that. I really felt led to go there. And then when I was there, I felt confirmation and I felt received. So I went to church yesterday, and man, the times we live in, I mean, when you think about like the struggles that you deal with your own self, and then you think about how your family members are facing their life struggles, and then you think about your grandchildren or your little children, you know, the children, not kids, because they're not Billy Goats and I'm not a goat, the children, and the world that will be left for them to live in. And that is a sad, as a grandmother, that brings sadness to me, because we're not equipping ourselves, we're not equipping our family members, we're not equipping our children to deal with life and the multiple aspects of life, the spiritual, the emotional, the financial, all of it, but really the spiritual aspect. And so nowadays, you know, children have no sense of understanding about who Christ is, the Christ story, the birth, death, burial, resurrection of Christ. People, the culture, the American culture has no understanding, or a very little understanding of a biblical viewpoint anymore, or they lack an appreciation of it. And then two, we surely don't know how to treat each other. And some people try to use the Bible as a way to abuse other people who they disagree with. And yeah, the Bible does have stipulations and specific ways for us to live. But God gives each and every one of us a free will and a choice. He does not make us serve him. That's the devil. He makes you serve him. But God is a gentleman. He does not force himself on us. He presents himself with great courtesy, with great love and compassion, and he allows us to make our own choices about our life. So with that said, I was in church yesterday, and I just had an overwhelming sense of like sadness, man. Like what is coming on the world? Like, what are we doing? Like, God is grieved, man, with us, you know? But in knowing that, there is still hope right now. There is still hope. So I just pray for my grandchildren and my children. And I don't know why I must feel like I need to cry or something. Maybe I do. I'm a crybaby, but it's amazing because after I grieve, like, or get that out, man, I get answers and prayers and solutions, remedies. It's like the Holy Spirit is saying these things need to be addressed, and boom, 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 they get addressed once I acknowledge them or whatever. But But anyway, I hope you're still viewing. If you're still viewing, tell me what grieves you, if anything. Does anything grieve you? Now, this video may be too long. It's over 15 minutes now. I don't know if it's too long for this channel. I don't know if this channel, because it's so old and antiquated and doesn't have all the amenities of the other channel, I don't know if this video is too long. But if it is, I'll split it in half or something. But yeah, so that's what, if you're still watching, tell me something that grieves you about either your own personal life, walk, decisions, or the state of the world. What really touches your heart? That's what I mean by grieve. What touches your heart and makes you really concerned about yourself or others in this world that we live in? Yeah, so now I'm going to change the subject just a little bit. I'm still talking about the world that we live in. So over the last year and a half, I think maybe close to 2 years, I've been hearing about book bag tours. And I know that Smarty Style Latanya is going to Finland in a few weeks, I guess, for that teacher, that professional development. I think it's a 21-day professional development where you tour Finland, you go into schools and you learn about their school systems, their curriculum and methodologies and stuff like that. And so during the course of my dissertation, from the very beginning, we've been looking at school systems internationally, and Finland has always been in the top 10 of the studies. Korea, Finland, I'm thinking China and Sweden, and there are some other ones that are always in the top 10. They may rotate, you know, on the list, but they're always up there. So what is it about them? I think I was going to say Malaysia or the Philippines is up there too, something like that, if I'm remembering. It's been a while since I've looked at that list. But so I've always wanted to like really go dig deep and attend one of these. So I heard Latanya was doing the Finland one, and I really would like to go to Finland, but I want to start in the motherland. So I signed up for the Kenya tour for 2020. In March I did. I think it was the last day of March or something like that. And paid the deposit and have been making, you know, the payments. You pay for the tour itself, and then you have to get your flight separate. And so I'm getting my points to get my flight. But anyway, I'm telling you this because last week, you know, I had some things happen, like life situations surrounding my dissertation and my need to really hone in on this thing and this process, because this dissertation is just, it's really ridiculous. Okay, for lack of a better word at this moment. So in order for me to thoroughly address it and to make sure everything that I'm doing is at high accuracy, I had to back out of the tour. So I sent them a text to cancel, and so I'm waiting for them to just go ahead and reimburse me what I paid down. And then so 2020, if I'm not able to do 2020, I'll do 2021 then, if it's, you know, in the plans, you know. So yeah, and it's not a cheap trip. The trip was like $2,500, and then the flight, I think most people fly into Paris and then to their destination, because to get try to get a direct link, a direct flight, which I couldn't find any direct flights. The flight itself was like $3,000 to Kenya, and I'm like, I know that cannot be true. So all of that money that I'm gonna need, that I was spending on that trip, I just can't do it right now. Nope. Can't do it. So Latanya, be sure to vlog about Finland and let us know how it goes. There were a few other teachers in this community who attended book bag tours. I can't think of all their names, but I watched a few of their videos a while back when I was first interested in the company. And one girl was doing her video about how she got sick on the flight, caught a cold or something, and was coughing, and no one wanted to room with her or sit near or whatever. And it was interesting, but she sounded like she enjoyed the trip and had a very good experience in Paris, France. So yeah, so that's that. And I guess the only other thing I need to talk about is I need to decide the direction of my channel. This channel, like, I'm really disappointed at the numbers, and I've been told it's because this channel is old, and this channel is like has been grandfathered in, but it's in the basement. That's the term. That's not the correct terminology, but it's like something about the algorithm isn't picking up this channel because it's grandfathered in or something. So I have to see how I'm going to download all the videos from this channel, which I don't know how many videos I have. Can't be that many. I don't even think it's 100. It might be. So get the videos off this channel, download them, and then re-upload them to a new channel. I may have to do that because, you know, the only video, I have some videos that have like 1,000 views, 8,000 views. And my Selena, what's her last name? The singer who, she did a project about 10 years ago. And I saw her video about her inspiration for this project that she had done. So I made a video about her. And that video on this old channel has gotten lots and lots of views. But my current videos are getting no views. Let's see. Where is it? Forgive me for the lag of not talking while I'm searching. Like my Benefits of BioSeal video has 937 views. Here it is, Selena Johnson underrated video, 8,000 views from 7 years ago is when I made that video, and it still gets views. My decluttering my bathroom vanity drawer has 790 views after I changed the little icon image, thumbnail. My healthy pumpkin smoothie recipe video has 191 views. Now, my most recent videos, since I re-uploaded or started re-uploading, How to Become Rich on a Teacher's Salary, 540 views. That's from 1 year ago. How to Kill Scorpions, 276 views from 1 year ago. My Jean Swiss Collagen Cream that I use, 1.7 views from 1 year ago. How Teachers Reflect on Professional Practice, 219 views from 1 year ago. This one, Lesson Planning for Engaged New York, 669 views. 12 High-Paying Part-Time Jobs for Teachers, 488 views. Now, those are high views for this old ancient channel. The rest of these videos get 13 views, 30 views, 29 views. My home office tour from a year ago, 219 views. But the rest of them, 20, 50. My moving to Arizona cost of living video, 52 views from last month. My teacher handbag videos, 25 views, 24 views. Those videos should be getting way more views than that. So, you all tell me what you think I should do with this channel. Tell me if you think I should just keep plugging along here, chugging along, or should I just re-image this and just make a new video and just really hit it hard? Like, closing in on this dissertation process, I probably really should share this process with you all more, because I've been writing this dissertation, like my first year of writing it. I've been in my programs forever. Since 2013 is when my program started. We didn't start the dissertation until after we did the, we had to do one of the capstones to write a paper and then be accepted into the doctoral, as a doctoral candidate. So once I passed that step, then the dissertation writing process started for me in 2017. And my first few drafts, I thought they were pretty good. And yeah, but the process. So once I got approval to move on, now that I got approval to be a candidate, and then I got approval to move on to submit, to defend, and that's where I'm stuck. I'm stuck there. So I really probably should show you all this process, because yeah, it's just not easy at all. It's cumbersome. It's time consuming. It's a challenge. It's growth and learning. And it's a lot of reading and research. But I'm just doing things within reason, and so yeah, doing things within reason. That mean that like maybe some of my colleagues may work 12 hours straight on this. I've done that before. I worked all day on this, and I continue to have days when I do that. But right now, my mind frame is, I'm not going to work all day on this. I'm not. I'm going to work. I will designate a chunk of time, and I will work that chunk of time on it. And then I will do some reading maybe on the side or whatever, or really try to find the right tools, instruments to use, get my methodology down and all of those things, and then move on. But I'm not going to spend all day. I'm not. And that's okay, because you have to take it at your own pace. And that's why I'm still in the program. And not graduated last May like I should have. All right, y'all, I'm gone. It's almost 30 minutes. I hope my lips and my voice are in sync this time, because I'm telling the truth. I ain't lying to you. I'm telling you the truth. You can believe it or not. Thumbs up this video if you liked it. I hope you watched the whole thing. Put me on 1.5 if you don't want to watch 30 minutes. That's going to speed it up enough for you to understand what I'm saying and get the whole video viewed. Be blessed.